Hey guys, so it has been a minute and I have filmed this video, well, some parts of this video, like trying to talk to everybody on YouTube, probably like 6 or 7 times it feels like, and every single time, and it's been months, it's been over the course of months, I have tried to film this vlog, but then usually something either changes that I need to add or I get too anxious. So yeah, this has taken multiple attempts to film a vlog. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for 600K on YouTube. I really, really appreciate it. I never really thought I would ever get to a number like that. Thank you for the support. I'm grateful for that, for the people that have stuck around, who have had patience with me, who have been caring and understanding, or have still like enjoyed my content. I really appreciate you. So I did write down a list of things I want to talk about. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I really want to touch base on this stuff, and I know that if I get to talking, it'll be all over the place. I won't have like rhyme or reason to what I'm trying to say. So first things first, how have I been? I'm surviving. I am hopefully getting things more together, and I have goals. I have goals that I want to do. I have things I want to strive for. How is Luca was another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. He turned 9 in April, so he is old man now. He very old boy. He has white eyebrows, a white mustache, he got white ears, white chest, white butt. I don't know why his butt turned white, but he is old and he's slowing down. His hip dysplasia is definitely quite a bit worse, which makes me sad, but he's still doing things, you know, like he's still moving around, he acts more like a puppy now in old age than I feel like he did when he was a puppy. But he's always kind of maintained that like puppiness to him. I wonder if I can get him up here actually, because I'm sure you guys want to see him. Do you hear him downstairs? Bubby, come here. Yeah. How is your bubs? Come here, babies. Yeah, you want to say hi to the YouTube community? You want to say hi? Come here. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. You see him? You see him? Yeah. No. Look. Oh, they want to... Come here. Come closer. That's not a hi. Okay, bye. He said no. That was it. That's all you get. Sadly. He might come in here again at some point, but yeah, he doing well. He's still barking all the time. I'm sure you notice in the streams. It's like clockwork that when I start recording or streaming or something, like he will bark. He will bark. He'll be quiet all day, and the second I start doing that and I'm talking, he starts barking because he's like, Mom's talking, I talk. So I do want to say that I am sorry for my absence. I really am. I know that even though I needed it, like I desperately needed it, I am sorry because I know that there are quite a few people who have been let down. There are quite a few people who feel like I've distanced myself from the YouTube community or that I don't care about it. There's a lot that has been going on. So to kind of talk about like the reason why I stepped away for a bit, the reason I've been feeling all the, man, I have gamer posture, y'all. Like every time I see myself, I'm like, Jesus, I'm like in shrimp posture. I'm not even playing a game. I'm just talking to you. Anyways, part of the reason why, and again, I'm only going to like address this like on the surface level because I'm not going to get into depth with it. I am in therapy now. Like I've been with the same therapist for months. She's absolutely lovely. I'm really grateful for her. So she's helped a lot in working some things out for me. But I think over the months, I've just kind of figured out how bad my anxiety is. That's still something that I am trying to get under control. The unfortunate truth is it is not under control yet. Like it's still something that I deal with on the regular, panic attacks or anxiety attacks. Having anxiety in general, like for filming this vlog, I get incredibly anxious about stuff now. I guess to some extent the pressure of pleasing everyone. And I know that that is not the right answer anymore. That took a while for me to come to terms with, is figuring out that it's just impossible. It's not going to happen. And that I need to start taking things into account for myself and how I'm feeling. But again, that anxiety just kind of built to the point of like, it just became so overwhelming. And I needed to try to get it under control. And I think It is better than it was, but it was really bad, y'all. It was really bad. And I still have my days where you just wake up and like you cannot calm down. There's no rhyme or reason to it sometimes. It just is what it is. I figured out some other things with myself that also have to deal with my anxiety, that kind of like attached to that as well. So yeah, other than those things, like that's kind of roughly where my brain has been and kind of why I just needed to find things that make me happy, find things that I can do even through the anxiety that help me. And this kind of goes into the Twitch streams and why. And I've talked about this multiple times in videos, but I feel like people don't quite understand it because it always seems to go a different route. For me, the Twitch streams, they helped a lot when I was feeling incredibly anxious. I think just having that live interaction with people, it was nice to be able to chat back and forth. So the other thing I wanted to talk about were the games on the YouTube channel. And I do think to some extent that also created a bit of anxiety for me that kind of pulled me away from doing things. And I know I probably should have just been upfront about it, but you know, fuck, anxiety just does not, I don't know how to explain it. Like for me, it makes me shut down and kind of like isolate and pull away. So I do want to address some of the games on the channel, and I think that that created some anxiety for me as well. I think that I haven't chose me in a lot of situations, like with certain games, and I don't give myself the thought, like myself, the thought of what if I don't like the game? What if I don't enjoy the game? What if it feels like I'm not putting out my best self or my best content because I ended up not caring for it? I have to stop doing that essentially. And if I start a series, I need to be able to be honest with you guys that, you know, if I'm not feeling it, if I don't want to continue it, that I will not continue it. So the first one, I did talk about some of this stuff already on streams, but with Life is Strange True Colors, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really want to finish that game, and I don't think I'm going to. I liked the other Life is Stranges. I don't know what it was about this one in particular where the characters just felt, they didn't feel as real as I had remembered them being. Like they felt, I don't know, I just didn't fall in love with them like usual. I didn't enjoy the game as much as the past ones. And I'll be honest in that I didn't feel like I was putting out my best self. That one, I apologize. I'm probably not going to finish it. And again, I hope that you guys can be understanding that I have to choose me at some point. Like, I want to be able to do things for the community. Yes, I want to be able to play games that the community would find fun, but I also want to be able to balance that with the things that I feel. And like, if I don't want to play something anymore because it's just not feeling the greatest, then I'm going to just start not playing it. The unfortunate thing with that though is that people really love to hold it over my head. Days Gone has been played and done, and I loved that game. I loved it so much. It was ridiculous and it was fantastic, and I miss it all the time. It just was not on YouTube. Metro is an important one because I actually really enjoyed Metro. I still really enjoy that game. It's great. The game is fantastic, and I do want to finish it. I think that I needed a break from it though, because I started to have negative associations with the game itself and what was going on in my life. And that's just the honest to God truth. And I know that it might feel like, oh, well, that's shitty. I don't know. It was hard for me to turn it on without feeling that. So I kind of stepped away from it because I don't want that to ruin my experience with the game since it is very good. And I've had that happen before with other games in the past where like you can't really help or control when like something happens, something bad maybe happens, and it just kind of maybe ruins a song for you or ruins a game for you or ruins like a moment for you. Again, I don't really know when I'm going to go back to Metro. I don't know if I need to just kind of take a longer time off from it or if I can try again. But yeah, we're kind of dwindling down on the things I wanted to talk about. I did go to an event. It had a meet or greet. It was like the first panel where I spoke to people, and I was so anxious and so nervous and sweating and blushing. Chris, who invited me, was very lovely. They made it incredibly easy to speak, but I was still nervous. Like, I was tripping over my words and stuff. But the cool thing about this event, though I should have promoted it more so more people knew about it and could come to the meet and greet, was that I did get to meet a small group of people that were fans of the YouTube. Some were fans of the streams. Luca, why? But it was a really cozy and comfortable environment talking to these fans and hearing constructive criticism. But meeting that group of people and hearing them talk about it and hearing just their perspective on the other side of the camera was fucking lovely. I enjoyed it so much. If you're watching this video and I met you, thank you. I appreciate you truly from the bottom of my heart, because I don't know, like, you just like gave me that energy to try again, to not let the pressure of everybody's viewpoints, not let that speak for me anymore, to allow myself to speak for me. Realistically, like, what I wish, okay, there was a rumor that Twitch would open up their exclusivity, because right now, like, if you are a Twitch partner, you cannot stream on YouTube. I've had some people be like, why don't you stream on YouTube? I can't, unfortunately. But if they open that up, I would, so that you guys could take part in those as well if you feel like you don't like Twitch or something. But I really think that's just a rumor. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. But again, I apologize as well that the content hasn't been the best. I mean, it's rough to be in the best mindset sometimes for things, and I'm sorry if that's very noticeable or has been noticeable in videos. Yeah, the only other thing I really wanted to talk about was just, I should have probably put this in the beginning, just life things that I had done, like LASIK. LASIK was the best decision of my life. It was incredibly easy, by the way, because a few people asked me about it. It took like no time at all, and and I can see. The healing process sucked ass, though. I'm going to tell you the truth on that one. Some people were like the next day they were fine. It took me about 2 weeks to feel okay. My eyes were not happy with me, but I got through it. The constant eye drops all the time, and now they're not even an issue whatsoever. I don't even really have dry eyes. So again, if you're thinking about it, and you can go get the consultation and see if they will, like, if your eyes work with it, I would strongly recommend doing it. Definitely worth it. And the only other thing that I know of that I did was I got a new car finally. I have had the same junker since I was like 17 years old. It was a 2001, or was it a 2002? Fuck, I don't even remember. I think it was a 2002 Chevy Cavalier, and I miss it. I do miss it. It's like I don't miss driving it, but the sentimental value of that car, it was like rusting out at the bottom. Like, you could literally get hurt driving this, and I realized I need to just suck it up and let go of my baby car. So I got a new car, Mazda CX-5. I had to get a bigger one so I can fit Luca in the back of it. And I'm so scared because he's probably gonna ruin it. But yeah, I mean, aside from that and trying to like put more into myself and like more care, if you have tips on even just like dealing or coping with anxiety and what you find to help in situations where it's really bad, how you overcome it and you work and you do life instead, please leave that in the comments down below, because I would be really, really grateful for that. But yeah, again, thank you so much for 600K. I'm sorry for the lack of videos over here, and I hope that this can kind of sum up everything for you guys. Thank you for all the love and support over the years. I appreciate you. But yeah, make sure to check out the links in the description, leave a like if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys.